Episode 1. Why would the Air Force keep a K9 that likes everyone? At 0530, the kennel lights snap on. You are already awake. Not because you are disciplined. The German Shepherd 3 runs down has been fighting a stainless steel water bowl for 10 straight minutes. The bowl remains undefeated. You stand inside your run, black coat catching the hard fluorescent light, tail moving behind you at a slow, professional rate. An airman walks past carrying a feed bucket. You sit. He looks at you. Your tail speeds up. He keeps walking. First disappointment of the duty day. Your name is Raven, 2-year-old black Labrador, explosive detection candidate. The card outside your run contains several official words. The only one that matters is still candidate. Across the kennel aisle, the other dogs look like they belong to the United States military. A Belgian Malinois stands rigid while his handler clips on a lead. A German Shepherd watches the outer door, like somebody on the other side has already violated a regulation. You are sitting beside a tennis ball, hoping breakfast includes a second breakfast. Staff Sergeant Elena Torres stops outside your gate. OCP uniform. Tan boots, hair secured, expression set somewhere between long day and somebody filled out the form wrong. Torres has worked military dogs before. Her last partner was a Malinois who treated every command like a personal oath of office. You are not that dog. Torres looks through the chain link. You look at the reward pouch on her belt. That's not yours. Your tail moves once. The situation remains under review. She opens the gate and clips the leash to your collar. Let's go. You step into the kennel aisle and immediately notice Airman Nolan near the wash rack. Nolan scratched behind your ears yesterday. Today, he has a towel. You take one step toward him. Torres shortens the line. Raven, work. You return to her side. Mostly, your body comes back. Your head remains with Nolan. Technical Sergeant Marcus Brooks watches from the kennel office doorway. Brooks is the kennel master. He carries a clipboard, drinks bad coffee without complaint, and has the unsettling habit of noticing everything. She likes people, he says. She likes everybody. Brooks looks at Torres. That is usually what people means. Torres does not respond. Brooks looks down at you. You ready? You sit. Your tail taps the concrete twice. He checks his clipboard.
Strong, maybe.
The morning evaluation takes place beside the aerial port cargo terminal. The sun is just clearing the horizon beyond the flight line. A C-17 sits in the distance with its rear ramp lowered. Cargo specialists move among covered pallets. Diesel tugs pull baggage carts across painted lanes. A K-loader idles near a stack of secured cargo. The air smells like wet concrete, canvas, rubber tires, hydraulic fluid, and coffee strong enough to qualify as equipment. For you, this is outstanding. For Torres, this is a workplace full of variables and paperwork. 8 military bags sit beside a row of cargo pallets. One contains an approved training odor. The task is basic. Search the bags. Locate the source. Sit and hold a passive response. Torres kneels beside you. Her voice lowers. Raven. Seek. You begin. First bag. Canvas. Dust. Old gloves. Nothing. Second bag. Plastic liner. Sweat. A faint trace of breakfast sandwich. Operationally irrelevant. Personally significant. You move on. Third bag. Clear. Fourth. Clear. Fifth. Nothing. At the 6th bag, the odor trail stops. Not weakens. Stops. You check the seam again. Nothing. Torres waits behind you. The evaluator watches from outside the lane. You lift your head. Wind moves from the terminal toward the ramp. A thin thread of familiar odor crosses your nose. You turn away from the bags. The leash tightens. No! Search! You return to the line. The odor passes again. This time, it comes from an airman standing outside the marked area beside a green equipment bag. You pull toward him. Torres brings you back. A few observers exchange looks. The friendly Labrador has found another human being. Exactly what they expected. Torres resets you at the sixth bag. Seek. You inspect it again. Still empty. The odor moves across the lane. You turn harder. Torres steps in front of you. Raven. No. You look past her. Not at the airman's face. At the green bag beside his boots. Brooks speaks from behind the evaluator. Sergeant? Torres looks back. What? What is the dog looking at? She wants to visit. Brooks says nothing. Torres looks down at you again. Your mouth is closed. Your ears are forward. Your tail is still. You are not watching the airman. You are locked on the bag. The evaluator turns toward the cargo specialist. Where did that green bag come from? The airman glances down. I moved it when the tug came through. Was it in the search lane? A pause. Yes, sir. Which position? 7. Nobody speaks for a second. The target was moved before the evaluation started. Every other team kept searching the bags arranged inside the lane. You followed the odor to the place it actually went. Torres slowly releases the tension in the leash. Okay. One quiet word. Not praise. Permission. You move directly to the green bag. The airman steps aside. You inspect the lower seam. There. Strong. Clear. You sit. Your body goes still. The evaluator checks the placement. Correct response. Torres stands beside you. She does not smile, but her leash hand softens. Brooks writes one line on his clipboard. The airman who moved the bag looks embarrassed. You look up at him. Your tail starts moving again. The work is complete. There is no reason to hold a grudge. Back at the kennel section, Torres unclips your leash. You pick up your tennis ball and carry it to Brooks. He does not take it. You place it closer to his boot. Brooks looks at Torres. She forgives quickly. She has poor boundaries. Could be both. That afternoon, the evaluation sheet goes up outside the training room. Your name sits near the top. Torres studies it longer than necessary. You sit beside her with the ball in your mouth. Brooks passes behind you. One correct find doesn't make a reliable dog, Torres says. No, Brooks answers. He stops. But ignoring correct information can make an unreliable team. Then he walks away. Torres remains in front of the board. You look up at her. She looks down at you. Neither of you moves. The next morning, Torres arrives with a shorter leash. Fewer rewards. More rules. She clips the line to your collar. One good find doesn't make you deployable. Your tail moves. Torres turns toward the training yard. You follow. Yesterday, you proved your nose worked. Today, you are about to discover what happens when the person holding the leash still believes the problem is you.